Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight will be contested in the featherweight division. 3 by 3 minute rounds, proudly brought to you by Astute Woolawin. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Simon Carson out of Absolute MMA. With an official weight of 65.6 kilograms. He's had 2 fights, 1 win, fighting out of Melbourne, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhys Krishnasamy! And standing across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Damian Brown at a base training center. Official weight, 66 kilograms even. He's had 2 fights, 1 win, fighting out of Brisbane, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Barreto! When the action begins, your referee in charge, Ian Bone.
Fight number 2, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by Astute Woolawin. Astute Woolawin is recommended by Beatdown Promotions staff for all things finance, loans and wealth management. For all things finance, give Simon a call at 0405 751 173. Fight number 2, Barreto in the red, Krishnasamy in the blue. Both men, unfortunately, in black shorts, which makes our life a little bit harder, and for those of you watching at home. Very measured from both. Barreto immediately punishing the leg kick. You hear the corner just asking for Rhys to show the uppercut, and he does as much. Oh, he's staying there just a little bit too long. This might be the game plan for Barreto to counter. Time will tell. Rhys on the jab. Looks a lot more measured, Jaden, after he ate one and stayed in there too long posing. He's jabbing in, he's moving out, is Krishnasamy. Oh, and he eats one. Right as I say that, he should have moved there. His entrances are almost a little bit too predictable, aren't they, Jaden?
Yeah, I was just about to say, Barreto's doing such a great job catching Rhys on the way in.
And part of the reason Barreto's catching him is he's not loading up. He's just firing that shot out there, and a lot of what's making it so devastating is that Krishnasamy coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. Even a mild shot can feel absolutely thunderous when you walk onto it and you have that car crashing effect of you coming forward into the shot.
Chin down, Luke, chin down. Go now, no, take space. Throw the 2 and go under.
Yeah, it really does seem like it's an in and out game for Krishnasamy, and Barreto's
Hold that space.
just confident in sitting back, not biting too hard on anything. The in and out game is very good when a guy tries to load up and get you, and you can sort of manipulate him, but Barreto's just not being manipulated.
Yeah, well played by Barreto. He missed a big shot before and literally was swinging for the fences, and then came straight back to his stance, a little more disciplined. I'm sure he's looking to land that right hand again, just like he did before catching Krishnasamy on the way in.
And it is fun. You talk about the dimensions of the sport. There's obviously boxing and the clinch and the ground game and kicks and everything involved. And these boys are like, well, let's just box. Which usually gets very fun with these small gloves. Oh, yeah. Krishnasamy really looking for that right hand.
And like you said, Jake, when both guys decide they're just going to box in 4-ounce gloves, there's really no covering up. It's extremely difficult. So it just comes down to a game of moving your head and swinging.
Krishnasamy, he's doing good changing levels, but there's nothing behind them. So Barreto, he doesn't even have to believe that there's a takedown there. Oh, Krishnasamy picking up a little bit on the timing there. Barreto coming out a little strong. It looked like Krishnasamy maybe took the latter part of that round.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely looks like the last little bit of that round gave him some confidence back.
Yeah, as we go to our next-gen construction replay, we're seeing Barreto. He started by sitting back. Krishnasamy realized that he was getting a little bit over-eager, and we can see even how he got a little bit square there, but he did manage to tighten it up. Let's see what happens in the second round. Make sure that you follow us by jumping onto DAZN. That's www.dazn.com. Search Beatdown 12 to join us for our main card. Flyweight title time for the ladies. Both men showing damage to the left side of the face, which tells you that those are right hands. For Barreto to create that kind of damage on Krishnasamy, it took like 2 punches. Krishnasamy a little bit more, and that's sort of a metaphor for the way these guys are approaching the fight. Krishnasamy trying to chip away at the cinder block that just seems to be Barreto.
That's a perfect way to describe it, Jake, a cinder block. And it looks like his hands are cinder blocks too.
It does, but Krishnasamy is just starting to find a little bit of room in between those tiny gloves that we're talking about, whether it's a jab or it's the right hand behind it.
Yeah, I agree. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit more of Barreto to bite on his feints. As I say that, he gets caught.
I love this because we're seeing amateurs adapt in the fight, and we really don't see that. It makes for a fun fight, but these guys are actually picking up. Barreto's sitting back, countering. It wasn't really working for him. So now he's trying to get in Krishnasamy's face a little bit more. You love to see it.
Yeah, you're so right. It's pretty rare you see the fight didn't start that great for Krishnasamy. He took some massive punches.
Oh, talk about a massive punch.
Yeah, but he seems to be taking it well and adapting his style in real time to try and deal with this cinder block puzzle.
And now I love what Krishnasamy's doing. Barreto started pressuring him because he was doing the in and out, but now Krishnasamy's moving laterally. It's beautiful.
Yeah, dangerous check hook that just missed there a few moments ago. Hey.
It's absolutely still a consideration. Some of these shots are really bothering Barreto. Bit of claret on the eyebrow of Barreto. Oh, he punishes him for a kick again. It's like there was rules like we talked about. No, mate, this is a boxing affair. Get that out of here.
We're going to hold that center. Perfect. Back him up. Perfect.
Oh. Landed sort of in the harder part of the skull, but most definitely points for Barreto. Yeah, I love that advice. Body, head, legs. Using one to set up the other. Because we're getting a little bit one-dimensional, which isn't a bad thing. We mentioned that it can make it exciting, but it can make it predictable as well. Krishnasamy is actually not that bad in the pocket. It's in that mid where he's not quite in, not quite out, but he's having a little bit of trouble. It's absolutely the right hand that Barreto's having trouble with.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and it seems to me like Krishnasamy's doing a much better job just staying moving later into this fight. Barreto's starting to seem a little bit more heavy-footed.
Speaking of heavy feet, you're prophetic to that. That's the second time you've done that, Jay. Oh, yeah, Barreto finding that counter again. Finishes the round full of vinegar. Very, very interesting. First round, Barreto had success. Krishnasamy took it over. Second round, Krishnasamy had success. Barreto started to take over. What a fantastically matched fight as we head to our next-gen construction replay. Going to the body, then up top was Krishnasamy. I love that. Especially with a guy like Barreto, you know he's going to be there, but more importantly, you know his body is going to be there. Make sure you sign up to DAZN to watch the main card. Join us at www.dazn.com, that's DAZN.com, to watch the main card of Beatdown Promotions tonight. Barreto, Krishnasamy, round 3.
Round 3 brings the next of 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. That was a 3-2 from Krishnasamy. We heard the corner calling for it. The boys are sort of entering what feels like the first type of grappling in any sense of the word. and they're jostling for position. Mate, Jaden, when you've got a cut brow like that, and then somebody just uses that head control to grind their forehead into you, man, that's got to be horrible.
Yeah, absolutely horrible. It starts blinding you. The blood in your eyes stings. An all-round super unpleasant experience. Beautiful takedown by Barreto.
Speaking of unpleasant experiences, the gravity pulling that blood down and Barreto's face right there, it is a consideration when your opponent is bleeding and you are ear to ear. Krishnasamy fighting gravity, fighting Barreto as well. We talk about it a lot. The half guard position, it actually pins you to your opponent and it can lead to you being stuck.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a position, if you don't know what to do, it's really easy to get trapped and pinned. But it seems to me like Krishnasamy knows what to do. His corner's definitely telling him exactly what he should be doing.
Seemingly stuck behind, well, with the cage and Barreto on the other side, rocking a hard place.
Yeah, you're so right, Jake. That's a massive consideration because standard fundamentals from the half guard is you want to move your bum out and start to escape like Krishnasamy's trying. But like you said, Jake, the cage is in the way. There's nothing worse than getting pinned between your opponent in half guard and the cage because there's no get up there.
Yeah, and I'm thinking Barreto knows that he can sit on that underhook. He's keeping his hips quite heavy until he just proved me to be a liar and lifted him up. But yeah, look at that head control from Barreto. Regardless, Krishnasamy back to his feet.
A great job by Krishnasamy to get back up there. Luke Barreto just strikes me as someone who's very strong. You can just see the way he locks his hands, the way he's kind of manhandling Krishnasamy here. He's definitely got a ton of isometric tension around the body of Krishnasamy here with that body lock.
Yeah, and this was the story of his last outing, which was a win for him on Beatdown Promotions 11. Just the grind, getting in the face of his opponent and making them work for absolutely everything. If it worked for him then, it's most definitely going to work for him now, especially with a battered and somewhat tired Krishnasamy in this third round. Krishnasamy, though, jostling, hustling for position, manages to get dual underhooks, but is it going to be enough? And the boys end. After that first round, what, 1 minute 30 going into this one? This felt like a war. The boys embrace each other the first time we go to the judges' scorecards for the night. It was a good showing from both, and we spoke about it in the first fight. These boys proved it again, just making really good choices, Jaden.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Barreto did a great job in that last round. If he just mixed it up a little bit, that double leg he does right there, if he just mixed that up at the end with his leg hooking takedowns, I think he could have gotten way more takedowns like we saw here and put Krishnasamy back onto the mat.
Yeah. Thank you to Next Gen Construction for the replay. Fight number 2 in the books. But first and foremost, we head to Cody Maverick in the cage for our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Luke Barreto.